Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on the Gaming Droid. Welcome back to attempting to get the 1 hour challenge in this for the completion of the lore. Again, a nice free chest on the early room. It identifies the location of the boss. For the 1 hour challenge, that is absolutely awesome. That's a great first item, but I do need more items to survive. So what I've done is I've switched out the double champions per floor, which gives me a 50% chance of getting an extra champion on each floor. And in exchange for the extra chance of a champion on each floor, I've gone with a 50% chance of getting an extra dispenser on each floor. This makes me more likely to find my dispensers, and I just think in the long run, if you're doing a dash playthrough, dispensers are often near the bosses, and being able to pick which items, even if you don't end up getting a huge amount of money. And there we go, we actually have a chance of getting both there. We actually have another 50% chance for a champion to spawn. If I'd taken the class that gave me a 50% increased chance of a second champion spawn, I assume that would not add together and get me a guaranteed double champion, because there's a floor archetype for a guaranteed double champion. I presume it would give me a increased chance of getting, it would give me a 75% chance, 50% chance plus 50%. So what have we got? Cat's Cradle for slowing them down, Trick or Treat, chests occasionally come with juice boxes. Yes, Trick or Treat chests come with juice boxes, I will take that. Nope, this way. Chests come with juice boxes is a nice little addition. 1, 2, 3, roll through, grab the potion. Another free potion room and some coins. The other items in there weren't that brilliant really for what I want. There's my dodge chance coming through in the pinch again. And lots of coin drops. I'm not going to pick up that potion because I don't need it. Free coin, lovely. And now we'll grab the boss. Hopefully that's left me in a good position and I can always come back. Ooh, this guy. This guy's interesting. This guy isn't particularly dangerous in and of himself. He doesn't have that many really powerful attacks, but he does summon enemies. And there is another achievement that I haven't gotten, which is to defeat this guy with 5 trash cans on the screen, or 5 trash cans alive. So I'm actually going to leave those 2 trash cans alive, although they make the fight a little bit harder, in the hopes that he'll do a 3rd summon and summon another 2 trash cans. Although they make the fight harder, as long as I keep moving, it's not that bad. And I do have a spare potion outside the room. He didn't do an extra summon, that's fine. I'll grab this potion and head down to the next floor. Wealthy or normal? Gonna go with wealthy because again, stacking up that cash nice and early. Stacking up that cash nice and early on the easy floors means I can buy lots of items, especially now that I have the 50% chance of a second egalitarian dispenser. Took a little bit more damage in that room than I'd wanted to, especially with the chance of getting a second dispenser on each floor. Means that I can pick and choose and I can probably get myself some game-breaking item combinations. For instance, the dodge amulet and the enemies twice as likely to drop tokens, plus 15 tokens. Can't take the reduced movement speed even if 15 tokens would be nice. But with the double likelihood of dropping tokens, like I have to be careful where I shoot in this room because of him. Because he can hit pretty much everywhere in the room apart from the corners. Dang it, I thought I could just squeeze out of that without getting caught. This is a really bad room to have someone who blocks off part of the floor because I can't really shoot anywhere other than the top and the bottom, or basically around the edges. And again, the double tokens. Okay, double tokens with double vending machines. That's... like, I'm going to take a lot of damage from it, but And enemies are more likely to drop tokens as well. This is getting a bit balmy with the amount of token meta that I'm playing. 2 runs in a row token meta, by the way. Ooh, no, wrong way. This is the one that goes around this way. Do I have enough time? Do I have enough time? Yes, I do. Ah, I should have popped a juice box before I did that, because I actually get bonus juice boxes from chests, and that little pop-up said that I got +0 juice boxes because I was full of juice boxes. I could have gotten a bonus juice box then. It doesn't give you a pop-up if you're not going to. This is a very small floor, and for a wealthy floor I didn't come away with that many coins, but I did come away with a coin doubler, which I'll happily take. We're up to 6 minutes on the run, and we're almost back to where we were on the... This is weirdly similar to the previous run. Weirdly similar to the previous run. The only thing we're missing is +2 damage from juice boxes, which is actually a really nice bonus, but far from vital. I do some rolls down there, grab some chalk clouds onto him. Chalk clouds and mini chalk clouds really low damage, but they do pass through items. Fire's much better damage. Dang it. There we go. On to the next floor. Wealthy, too big, gluttonous. Don't really want to grab another one in another wealthy in a row, but I don't need any more potions. So I'm going to grab another wealthy, because the extra wealthy, again another memory floor on the 3rd floor. That's weirdly similar to a previous one again. Although with the amount of coins I'm going to pick up, I might have wished I went to the gluttonous floor. He went through the door on the left. You can see though how the +2 damage from potions really made a difference. At this point we were doing 110 damage on the last run, roughly. I think 110 damage. Damn it, the confusion wore out at the very, very wrong time. Oh, cool. So we have popped our 50% chance to get a second of the boss monsters. Ah, I can't believe I got clipped by that. That's so frustrating. Not Tabula Rasa today, but the Hudson Hornet. Hudson Duster. Ship in a bottle. I prefer the paper manuscript because it allows me to do extra damage to things. Pity that we got 2 active items on 1 floor, but still. Ah, so he is either down or up. I didn't see which way he went. So he's not down. Must be up then. So she obscured him from my view, but as he must be in this room, he either went up or left. I don't think he went left because I think I would have caught sight of him as he went there. You can also see how powerful the electricity shocker we had in the previous run was, because of just how much of a difference we're getting in damage dealt. So just quick check to make sure he didn't go left. Nope, I'm not getting caught on the wall. So there he is, he went up. So as he went up, I know that he's in this room, or in the next big room. %20 base movement speed, restore 2 health when you pick up 2% health. So I'm now basically invulnerable. Oh, we got the boss fight. And that's actually quite good because we got the folder, and the folder's quite good against him. You can see that he's not a particularly powerful boss. He gave me a potion improver, which is quite good, because I do need to start sort of being a bit more careful about my health. There we go. And now tokens give me a 1 HP heal instead of a 2 HP negative, so I'm getting double tokens essentially for free. Now, it did cost me a level. It did cost me one of my levels. So it's this pattern. So I want to go around through here. Going to take the dodge. I was going to say going to take the damage, but the dodge came off. And there we go. Reduced light range, increased attack speed. That'll help me destroy rooms faster. There we go. And that's that floor done. So I'm actually coming away quite good now. I haven't got the electrical damage, and I haven't got the paper shielding, but I have got some quite good benefits that have been stacking up. I've got the fire back. I've got clouds when I roll instead of flames when I roll. One thing I am missing that I would like to get hold of, if possible, is some kind of dodge bonus to help me stay alive. Oh, they're both in the same place. That was really good, because the paper passes through. The paper is a piercing attack, so the paper actually dealt damage to both of them at that point. I managed to stop him from getting any heals, even though one spawned right next to the thing on the other side. I've managed to deal with the Cauldron of Yesteryear almost immediately. It would be nice to also get some kind of sort of ticking bonus to my damage, something like damage from token, damage from potions, or juice boxes, damage that I can effectively mediate myself. There we go. Like that. Edgewood Dispenser. Merit Slippers. 18 kills without using a juice awards 15 dodge. Yes. Wandering Crab. Yes. Increases light radius. Yes. Trusting Blindfold. Increased attack speed. Yes. So I've just put all those items because all of those items are good. The light radius increase counteracts the Inkwell, which is a great thing to have because later on floors do get quite dark. So the Inkwell is a negative. The increased attack speed, just stacking on the attack speed. The kills without using a potion. Basically, I'm going to attempt to get 16 kills in a row. You only have to get that once, you don't lose it if you then use a potion afterwards. So I'm going to basically aim for 16 kills. It shouldn't be too hard on these lower floors. I don't want that. Why am I going back for it? So 16 kills in a row without using a potion will get me dodge. Oh, that's good. I got a bonus juice box from that. And the bonus jukebox will work out quite nicely with what I've got. I also got the stake, which means I'll get a heal at the end of the floor, which works out with the idea that I'm going to try and complete these floors without using juice boxes until I get the 16% dodge bonus. No champion on this floor yet, and we're going to be facing Woundwort, so I want to get those 16 kills before I face Woundwort. 0% dodge at the moment, so I'll know when I've popped that bonus, because I'll be able to see that when standing still I have a 16% dodge rather than 0% dodge. Wait for that cloud to go away. Grab these because they give me 1 HP each. There we go. These will give me 1 HP each as well. I haven't gotten my dodge yet. I got 15% resistance from the crab, which means I'm taking 15% less damage. Or no, I have a 15% chance of taking half damage. Ooh, I'm not going to get the dodge percent. Oh, there we go. I popped the dodge percentage. Excellent. So now I have a permanent 15% dodge percentage. Perfect timing. There you go. There was the dodge popping off to give me a basically free hit there. going to pop my heal, use my paper to deal with him. Resisted that, so I took half as much damage as I should have. Pop my paper. Damn it, got caught there. I could really do with something like Doctor's Note. Come on, die, 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 die. So now we're back onto Woolmort Fort. And when I roll, I keep that 15% dodge bonus, and it adds the 25% dodge bonus from my classes, which means that I'll get an additional 15%, which means when I'm rolling I have a 40% dodge rate. That's really decent dodge rate. Use my paper to try and burn that nice and quickly. He just ran straight through my firing arc, which is great. Pop the paper, wait for him to land. That was a good paper run. He's immune a couple of seconds after he lands, which means that's a decent dodge, which means that it's actually quite hard to kill him if he decides to do mass jumping. Good paper shots. I got a critical from one of my dust clouds then, which did a whole 6 damage critical. Rolled through that cloud, so I got a dodge for my 40% dodge rate, which is good. Just rolled through him then and managed to dodge it. Excellent. And there we go. Wealthy power struggle. I don't have a lot of money, and I kind of want to go plus 20 damage. I can't take the 25% reduced health. We're on 17 minutes, which isn't bad. Bonus chalk, love it. 3 HP and 6 tokens, that's good. I didn't want to go on to wealthy because I want to have the egalitarian dispensers because we're out of potions, and I want to be able to buy potions, basically, if I can't find any. So I skipped on the wealthy floor because I didn't want to miss out on the chance for potions. There's another 3 HP and 6 tokens. That's good. 6 tokens because I've got the double tokens, of course. There's our boss. Things are more expensive on this floor because it was a power struggle floor, but that's okay because I have the double tokens. And because the other floors didn't really... like, I didn't want a too big floor. I suppose I could have gone with the too big floor rather than power struggle floor, but the power struggle floor does give me an extra chance getting a free item. Chalk clouds heal me. That's good when I'm running low on potions. There's some extra hit points from those. Free potion in here. I like that. And there's our other boss. We'll see what items he deigns to give us. I resisted the damage I had to roll through there, and I dodged that one even though I was caught on the spot. So the resistance dropped the damage by 50%, which was really good. Ooh, the gear again. So now I get damage over time, which is really, really powerful. 2 more coins up here, which is 2 HP and an extra 4 coins. You'll see that the damage over time is actually quite effective at dealing with people if you're not quite killing them. Again, we've gotten a very similar build. This isn't a sort of oddly similar build. I'd almost say it was a seeded run, but it's not. Dodge that. I managed to drop him before he went underground, which means he got damage dealt. Ooh, and another boss. So this is Power Struggle gives me 2 bosses. This one must be a one coming from my 50% increased chance. And there's my paper shield. So we're basically rebuilding the same run. I just need to find the electrical spitting device, the Van de Graaff generator. If I can find the Van de Graaff generator, that's great. Ooh, that's really good, because it gives me, because I've got such high points. Candlesticks! Fragile Bear, maximum resistance, so 100% chance to resist until I take 100 damage. Increased credit gain, that's the end credits, not the tokens. 2% life. To be honest, I'm just going to grab the 2 potions. None of those things actually seem like they are what I want right now. Even though it would be nice to rebuy the candles, rebuy the candlesticks and basically have the same run again. Because that was the other thing we were missing with the candlesticks. The heal from this paper now, thanks to my high HP. Oh, you again. Now I do have a much improved dodge chance, which gives me a better chance to just basically roll through him and see, as long as I'm rolling when he hits me, I've got a 40% chance of avoiding that damage. And I also took the improved invulnerability time. So there's another, I tap dodge roll just at the right time, got my 40% chance to avoid damage. This guy's one of the nastiest bosses you can get on this floor. By a long shot, one of the nastiest bosses. Especially because he actually does increase, and there's my resist going off again. So that was 50% damage instead of full damage. I've dodged more shots than I really had a right to on this fight. Those bounce off walls as well, which makes them really, really good. There we go, down he went. So we're going to get a 20% heal. Papery is a terrible thing to go on. Increased attack speed, definitely. Wealthy means no dispenser again, which is slightly frustrating. Would have been nice to get a dispenser. Heals from the paper, of course, which makes the paper actually quite useful as basically a free potion when I'm out of potions. Dang it, rolled the wrong way. However, each one of these coins is an extra HP, so that's fine. The build we've got at the moment is very much geared towards buying things at shops. We've even got classes to give us extra shops, and yet we're not getting that many shops. Which is a minor frustration. We're up to 23 minutes. So, as this is a wealthy floor, and we've just taken on the guys who are likely to be our only champions. I'm just going to peek this room and then I'm going to go. I'm not going to worry about the rooms. Wealthy floors don't have vegetarian dispensers, so I'm not concerned about missing out on one of those. We have so many coins, and we are 24 minutes into this run. So we've burnt about half our time. Now on the harder floors, I'll peek this room as well, and it's just off to the side. On the harder floors, we'll be able to use our knowledge of where the boss is to skip a lot of the harder floors. Rooms, which will be a great advantage because we'll be able to basically avoid a lot of the damage late game that does burn you down. Stop dodging. Thank you. Free coin. And out we go. So this is the caterpillar boss. He will break up into, you can only hit his head, he'll break up into sections, and you have to kind of dodge around them, but his head stays still. So they're moving quite slowly for now, they will move a lot faster later on. And they just bounce like physics puzzlers and then go back to him. And then he'll take a random direction and start running again. See how his speed has significantly increased so there's his head. Stools have significantly increased their speed as well, but there we go. 20% heal, so that's 28 hit point heal, and we're up onto the Capulet Terrace. So this one should have a egalitarian dispenser, or possibly two if we get lucky with our class, because we did take an extra class to, or an extra lesson to give us a increased chance of that. So hopefully we will be lucky and get bonus egalitarian dispenser, because we have a huge amount of coins and the things won't be so expensive on this floor. So we might be able to get away with buying 3 or 4 items. And thanks to our paper we almost got back up to full HP, that's good. We might also get 2 champions, which would be quite useful. And there's the ice, which we didn't have from our last build. We are really climbing towards our last build. So, relative sweetness, juice boxes, slow time, yes. Gold star, 10% crit chance, yes. Van de Graaff generator, yes. And a couple of juice boxes. Okay, so we are now basically back to where we were on the old run with a few additional items, item-wise. So we've got the ice tray, which we got in the previous run, but not in this one. We got the Van de Graaff generator. We've also got juice boxes now slow time, which is a great thing because when I pop juice boxes, everyone will slow down. We've got the Van de Graaff generator, as I said. We've got plus 10 crit. Plus 10 crit is quite good because I have the class that gives me bonus crit when I'm close to an enemy, and that stacks with the plus 10 crit. So, ooh, these are a nasty combination. The guy who destroys items is slightly useful because he can destroy this guy's tables, which he has done, but that was a few extra hits. Ooh, Bunsen burner. Attacks may cause things to catch on fire, so that's an additional damage over time effect on top of the one I already had. This would be really nice to have an item destroyer, but I don't have an item destroyer, so I'm just going to have to go with the running through as fast as I can and hoping I don't get hit. They're going to come inwards. Now I'm going to go through. And shots extend in a random angle, so we had that in the last run as well. Dang it. That was a lot of damage that I didn't need to take, and this is adding time on, so we're up to 28 minutes now. Coming up on 28 minutes. So we really do want to try and speed this up. Chest room was useful though. The shot extender basically almost doubles the range of your shots, but makes them shoot at a random angle when they get to the end of their shot distance, which is a good and a bad thing. The random angle thing is not great, but the fact that you can now shoot at almost twice the range and kill things quite easily. Let's go to the right, see if I can't grab something. We did get 2 champions again, which is good. Dang it. I'm not using my manuscript either. Should really be using my manuscript. Especially on people like this. So he was on fire then for a second, which made additional damage a potential benefit. Move through here, grab that. Any coins up top? No. Let's go to the left. Kill him. And our lightning bolts do seem to both slow and poison, which is good, because when we walk into a room they usually go off straight away. Got the dodge there even though I didn't really deserve it. So we spent a lot of our tokens and we got some decent benefits for it. This girl's going to be a nightmare. There's nice bit of slow time. I caught her on fire then, which was quite useful. Dang it, those swayed it the wrong way. Dang it. Oh! Oh well. That was a close one again. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!